Maybe around the
Puzzle solving.
I was gonna say this.
Solving all the puzzles.
When I saw that, I really didn't think it was gonna be a puzzle.
Oh, doesn't seem to be a secret entrance here. It really isn't a puzzle. It's it's a story puzzle, but not really a gameplay puzzle.
Okay.
I can't tell if that's something that collapsed or if that's just like kind of poor, like if that's just part of the mountain or something that was carved into. Can't really tell.
I don't know.
Could go either way.
Anything hidden
There's
here?
literally like a whole cutout door right there. Oh, it's on both of them. Never mind.
Yeah. You guys find anything over here?
They found a cutscene.
No.
Most effective counterattack I've ever seen.
Just say no, kids.
I don't.
Good. Now the journal. Thank you. Don't trust Drake. How's Charlie? Who knows? No. Shit. He's gone. How in the world? Hey, Charlie, you okay? Huh?
Charlie?
What the hell? Look at this. Man, what kind of Black Ops bullshit is this?
Let's just hope he didn't have a big dose.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Easy now. Look at me. Charlie, right here. Come on, we gotta move now, okay?
Don't touch me. Get away from me.
All right.
No one's touching you, Charlie.
What the hell was in that dart?
Your face is peeling off.
Well, whatever it was, he's tripping balls.
Charlie, listen. Hey, you're okay.
I won't let you take me.
Hey, nobody's taking you anywhere.
Just come with us, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, no. The floor's melting.
We can't stay here. We gotta move.
How?
Our only hope is to find the crypt entrance.
Great. Any ideas?
Well, Charlie was onto something. I just don't know what.
The wand of the magician.
Oh, man. Without his journal, we're never gonna find it.
Just let me think. All right, hermetic. From the Greek, Hermes.
All right.
Meaning pillar.
Yeah, don't worry about
I
it.
think we got that part.
Wisdom?
Between mercy and severity.
Okay.
Wait, we've got this all wrong. It isn't the space between the pillars. It's the middle pillar.
Balance.
What?
It was in Charlie's book. The pillar of balance between the two extremes. Between black and white, water and fire, female and male. The middle way.
The middle way.
Alrighty, whatever you say, Chloe. / Cutter.
That's it. Sully, give me a hand with this.
How many times has Nolan North had to record Sully, give me a hand with this? Chloe, give me a hand with this. Elena, give me a hand with this.
All right, come on.
No.
No, it's okay, Charlie. Come on, mate.
I'm sure you guys will recall from last time, but Charlie's a bit claustrophobic, we discovered.
Yes.
The way up and the way down are one and the same.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, maybe this is better for him. Who knows?
I tried to walk slow, and he
saw
started doing
that.
his $1 Million Man again. I can't wait for 4, where I can just walk at the speed I want, and he looks good.
Just
Come on, buddy. You're okay.
You're not allowed to walk, but you have to go very slow into sequence.
You do have to move the stick here to kind of keep Charlie moving forward through this squeeze.
You're gonna be all right, buddy.
stop touching me.
You're all right. Take it easy.
Like if I lay off here, we just kind of hang out for a second. So you do have to push to kind of keep him going.
Okay.
There's another passage up ahead.
Just go on. I've got him.
We'll light the way for you.
Come on, mate. We're almost there.
Just
What kind of
No, it's closing.
what kind of drug can you shoot somebody with a dart that just
Stop.
make them obey against their will immediately? Drug that then makes them trip balls.
See, that's what I'm sitting here thinking, honestly, like,
I've got to get out.
what makes you that suggestible?
Instantly.
Calm down, all right?
Well, I mean, hypothetically, right? We could be like, oh, whoever shot the dart just has the best aim and hit like the jugular, and instantly it was absorbed by his like entire bloodstream.
I'm trying to think of like what you could give me right now without me putting up any resistance, wherever it needs to be at whatever dose that would make me perform this way.
That's it.
Oh, no.
Charlie, go on. Come on, just one more.
I won't let you!
But
I knew you were gonna have to fight him.
But it's also aggressive. Like, that is gonna make you suggestible,
Just come on.
Ow!
Ouchie.
but not docile.
Yeah, stop. Leave me alone. No! Cut it out.
All right?
Yikes. Ow! So my brother had a really hard time with this fight when he played it last year because he played it without... he played it on Crushing, right?
Yeah.
And on Crushing, it tutorializes you at the very beginning on triangle to counter and O to escape grapples and stuff. And then the prompts never appear again.
Oh.
And when he got here, he did not understand what you need to do to deal with Charlie.
He
Ow!
just keeps decking you.
I don't want to have to hurt you.
I don't want to hurt you as he's just...
Well, because I'm like the fight goes slightly faster if you do just start trying to punch him, but only slightly faster. So you can just counter around him and try to grab him because you can also. I'm basically only hitting square and triangle, but you can try and press O to grab him. But there, he kind of shoves you off, and then also does this. Please, no, Dad, stop!
Come on, man.
Stop!
Charlie, no! Stop! Charlie, cut her!
Charlie! 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 No!
Get back!
Don't! Charlie, you're killing Nate. Okay, you gotta listen to me. You are killing Nate. Charlie!
Sully was just gonna blast him.
For real.
Jesus. Here we go.
I'm all right.
Here we go.
I'm all right.
So did we all also see the bad guy?
We saw him walk away, yes, with his gun and with the journal.
Okay.
I'm really sorry.
They didn't see the drugging happen, but they saw him walking away.
Hold on this. You weren't gonna shoot me, were you, mate?
Like a rabid dog.
Wow.
Let's try this again. I'll go first this time.
Shit.
I'm glad everybody else is reacting to like, you were just gonna do it, weren't you?
You were just like straight up
I'm
gonna.
not turning my back on you just yet. After you.
Oh, no, they're making it a thing. Never mind, it's not cool anymore.
Next thing I know, you'll be putting that gun to the back of my head telling me about the rabbits.
Hey, play nice, boys.
Yeah, come on. You're almost through.
No, that's basically it.
Come on, let's move
Okay.
along.
Sully just to be fair, he didn't want to cut her in the back of the group for a second there. No, it's I like that bit because it is a I've talked about I've said already that this is the that this is really the in many ways kind of the game where Sully becomes like a after just kind of being the funny comedy man who was there for bits of the previous two. Like he's this is kind of in many ways the Sully game.
Yeah.
Looks like this thing should spin.
Obviously, we already got our flashback establishing for these two, and we know they've been through quite a bit together at this point. But that's a really, really strong moment of characterization for Sully that he was gonna do that for Nate. So it
Yeah.
communicates a lot. Because if you're hearing that, he was saying, "Where'd my journal go?" And they said you gave it to Cutter, your gun too.
Look at this channel.
He didn't remember.
Okay.
I thought he was Cutter.
So oh, sorry to Talbot. My bad.
Okay.
Talbot's the name of the goon.
Okay.
No, the top guy. I shouldn't call him a goon. He's like the lieutenant.
They looked at that and it's like, oh, that thing should probably move. It's like, Nate, you've been to too many touristy areas where
Yeah.
they got the big water globe.
But they were looking also up at these things. Look at these freaking
These
Crusader
ghouls.
Ghouls. I was about to say ghouls. Look
Yeah.
at these.
I don't like those.
I don't care for that
like
at
them.
all.
That's neat. They look like these fellas from Bloodborne.
One sec. I gotta look around down here a little bit more. So it
You
appears...
gotta find treasure.
That looks like kind of a dead end to me. Or rather, a
now.
dead drop. Alright, Cutter, I'm right behind you. Yeah, sorry.
That's
I said Tal. I said Cutter a second ago instead of Talbot. But yeah, this guy's Charlie
What is up
Cutter.
with this? This looks weird.
What's weird?
This animation.
The way, yeah, him going up the
jaunt.
stairs looks a little weird, yeah.
Hey, I bet we can light these.
Why?
They look like some kind of projections. They're marking positions on the globe.
Interesting.
Let's get the other ones lit.
From the ghoul eyes?
Yeah, from the ghoul
the
mouth.
ghoul-
Ow,
mouth.
that's even worse.
Ow.
2 more to go.
It's a trope in this type of genre I don't mind too much, but I'll leave
that
I
one for Charlie, so he feels like he gets to be involved.
I see this and I'm like, why
Just
would
one
this
left.
still work?
Well, this actually, of all of the freaking ancient traps, this is one ancient traps and messages. This one actually vaguely looks like it would just kind of keep, because it's just
Yes,
a
but
fire and then light coming out of a hole.
But why would, after all the...
I
after
don't
it got-
disagree.
After it would... Because it's like, this is a one-time use.
Yes.
After that, you have to go back in and put a ton
new
of
wood
firewood.
in. I agree. Charlie, you want to help? You got a torch too, buddy. You wanna
That's more Nate's thing, don't worry.
do it? You want? Hey, he did it!
Last one.
It's
Oh
incredible.
my gosh.
But the beams, they don't line up with anything.
Let's keep looking.
Okie dokie. This way.
Can we spin them like we should?
Right now we can't. It's a bit too heavy and huge for us to spin it around. Need
There
something
was
to kind
another,
of enable it.
I was gonna say, we saw a mechanism. What was that noise?
Is that the water?
No.
Not sure.
It's
Oh, no, they're
what
back.
Are those? I don't like them.
Please tell me that you see them too.
Oh, yeah, I see them.
Oh, are those the spiders
Whatever you
from?
do, don't let them touch you.
Yeah, those are like the spiders we saw in the chateau.
Just stay in the firelight.
What are you doing?
I should be able to make it over to that brazier if I run for it.
You what?
I'll clear the way for you once I get there.
You what, mate?
We have to get the water flowing. You have a better idea? If you throw the torch down there, you might be able to light the brazier.
Yeah, so you can now throw the torch the same kind of grenade arc throw,
You got it.
and just grab another one from here. Yeah.
Perfect. Does that have infinite?
Yeah, that'll just keep spawning torches if you miss.
Dope.
So if you want, the spiders won't come up on the surface, but they scuttle around on the edges, and you can scare them off a little bit more if you're so inclined. It doesn't do anything, but they do react to it.
Okay.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, I actually
Oh
brought...
no, there was one in the fire.
Don't worry about it. I actually
now I'm
brought
going
this
to-
up to this game to my friend who has a very large aversion to spiders because he's played this game. I was like, hey, I got to a segment in 3 that made me think of you, and he just gave me this look. He's like, it was the spiders, wasn't it?
Oh
Nate! Every single one I've botched.
At least the spiders can't get him down there.
Brazier. You got it. Grab another one. Try again.
Oh. Not the one that you threw, but that one.
Yeah, there's another infinitely respawning torch attached to each of the braziers. Okay, now let's try that again.
Alright, okay. Hey!
There we go. Much better.
Now, can you get on the staircase, or do you have to get...
Either one.
Uh-oh.
Come
The flesh-eating spiders.
on, come on, come on, come on. None of that.
I hate them. I do not like them.
Okie dokie.
So there's a new expansion for Conan Exiles that came out recently. It's a new map and whatnot, and we're not playing it anytime soon. But my friend who does not like the spiders, well, he played originally with us, and there was 1 or 2 spider things in it that he didn't like, but whatever. And my friend who's already bought the expansion pulled me aside the other day when we were all meeting up. He was like, yeah, so there's like a spider cult and like a spider god, and there's a lot of spider stuff. Let's just not tell him or he won't get it. So he's just gonna have to find out the hard way.
Nice one.
All right, now that looks like a neck-breaking fall, but
But it's a video game, so
it's
you're good.
fine. Don't
So
worry
you-
about it.
He rolled, so
Yeah,
it's
it's,
okay.
yeah, it's okay. Come on, buddy. You can do it.
How are we gonna get back?
Nailed it.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, we're back. Never mind.
We are back, Charlie. This is where we were a second ago. Now, there's a treasure here that's a little bit of a bastard because it's right there. You need to shoot it down with the gun, right?
Okay.
However, if it falls down there, you can't get it because you'll die if you go down there.
Okay.
There's water here.
All right, get on the other crank. Help me open it.
We're gonna open this up and let some water through, and it's gonna help us turn that globe because it's gonna kind of flow underneath the. It's gonna flow under the globe, so it's got a little bit of lift, a little bit less friction, so we can spin it around, right? And this guy's spinning around now too while the water goes past. Very nice.
Oh my goodness.
Now you may think, okay, what I need to do is I need to shoot it, let it fall down, and
Then
then
collect it, but
hold on. Let it fall into the water and then jump in when it's just high enough for you to live and scoop it off the bottom. Can't do that because you'll die if you jump in that early. If you shoot it and it falls in the water, it just sinks. So you need to get in the water and shoot it and then catch it as it falls past you.
okay.
So it's a little bit tricky. Anyway, I paused it because something I totally forgot to talk about in the previous two games. I only realized while editing Uncharted 2 that we heard it once. There's an anecdote that Nolan North has told about playing Wii tennis or whatever with his kid, circa 2007, 2008, right?
Okay.
And his kid is kicking his ass and beats him. And when his kid beats him, he says, yeah, kitty got wet. And Nolan North said, what? What did you just say? He's like, what? Nothing. And the kid thought he was in trouble. Like that he'd said something dirty. He's like, no. That's genius. That's brilliant. Because he's like, but yeah, because the kid's like, cats don't like getting wet and you don't like losing and you just lost, so, kitty got wet. This is something that like is like, whatever, 8-year-old kid or whatever invented, right? So he went back in the next day for recording on Uncharted 1, and they're recording just grunts and things that he says when he punches people in the face, and she goes, yeah, kitty got wet. And so there's now like a very slim percentage chance in, I think it was introduced in 1, but I know it's in 2, of sometimes when you melee kill somebody, he'll go, kitty got wet, when he takes them out. By the time that this came out, it was like a known thing. So Charlie just said, tell me we're not going to have to swim in that. And Nate said, oh, what's the matter, Charlie?
Kitty don't like getting wet.
I hate getting wet.
Don't be such a sissy.
Funny line on its own, but if you know the history, it's a little kind of like, it's a little reference to a thing that like people noticed. Like, what a weird thing
Oh,
to
then he just
say.
I
jumps
was gonna
in.
say-
Yeah,
He
if
just
you do a jump, Nate will do a dive too now.
Okay.
I was more referencing he just said he didn't want to get wet, and then he's like, but let me jump real
Swan
quick.
dive.
He's gotta.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. No, you can't. I thought it was limiting your.
There we go.
Well done.
Your aiming. No, I love that in games where it's a small percent chance that something unique will happen.
Yeah, so that got noticed, and he got asked about it at cons or whatever. So then it became kind of a fan base joke.
In Terraria, every time a duck quacks, there's a 1 in 400 chance instead of it quacking, you'll just hear a voice go quack.
I like that. That's good. Here we go.
What?
And it kind of lowers down, and now it's in the water, and it can spin.
And now we can do the thing.
This puzzle sucks my balls.
Go on, give it a spin.
So you have to rotate it so that the projections line up with countries, right?
Yeah, of course.
Or I guess not even countries, probably like regions, because I think some of these places weren't countries at the time when this globe would have been made. The problem is that it's not at the right angle, and you're only turning it from one point, and it's very difficult to get it to cooperate and turn to the right perspective to get it to land where you want it to. Now, they help you out. See, look, you see where that's supposed to be.
Oh, I
See,
didn't know
this
what
star
you
is
meant.
supposed to be
Oh god.
there. So I got to somehow turn this thing all the way around. Let's flip that over, right? Like that. Okay. All right. Now, nope, stop, Nate. Stop. Roll it back, buddy. Okay. All right. And that one right there has to go to the left.
I am glad that you are doing this because this is I would have assumed that it just would
Ooh, I got
it's a video
lucky.
game.
That's going to be close enough. I think that's going to be close enough. Is that I'm not lucky. That's not close enough. Okay. Let's try again. Let's try one more time. Let's push it up like this. Stop. Stop, stop. Good. Now roll this way. Be close enough. Be close enough. Then nailed it.
I was gonna say, I would just assume that it was on a fixed plane for you're turning because that's what the good video games do. Where it's like, but yeah, that would have had me stumped probably.
Alrighty, so let's have a look here. We got this. That's marking France, somewhere in France, right? Presumably the location of the chateau that we were already at.
Okay.
Over here, on this side, we got, we can't really see it from this angle. I'll go upstairs. We'll get a better look at it.
Okie dokie. I'm glad you know your maps because I don't.
We don't need the torch at this point, but you can pick up another one and bring it along with you if you want. And I like it because it looks cool.
It points out the jaunter again.
Here we go.
1 second, guys. I'll catch up with you. Over there, we have Syria, kind of at the top, the narrower one, which is where we are now. Presumably, that's marking where this castle is that we're currently at.
Okay.
Yes.
And then below, there's a huge chunk of the Middle East, which is now many countries. Though I don't think they would. I don't know how they were divided up at the time of the Crusades. But down at the far bottom where that other star is, that would be Yemen.
Okay.
Anyway, please remember that map for probably the ending of the game when I start breaking down a bunch of this game's nonsense. Let's move on.
Is it the same map that they showed us on the paper in the first?
There was just a modern map of Yemen.
Oh, okay.
It was, and when I say modern, it wasn't like it was relatively recent. It showed like modern cities
we're
in
looking
Yemen.
for a knight's tomb, just like we found in France. Now, if my hunch is right, he'll be buried with the other half of our amulet.
Now, I'm willing to bet that anyone who's buried in this Crusader castle is probably a knight, but whatever.
We need the one specific.
And don't worry about it.
Let's take that.
What?
Ooh, that doesn't look very good. Fleur de lis.
Alrighty, let's move on over this direction.
Yeah, just like the one in France.
Amazing.
Yeah, brilliant. Let's get it open.
There's spiders in it. Ah!
That's exactly what I was
There
thinking.
it is.
What did I tell you?
Let's see the other half.
Yeah, about that. Talbot has it.
What?
Yeah, I told you how he ambushed us at the chateau. That's when he took it.
Well, why did we even bother then?
Hold on. Give me a little credit. Here. There. You see?
No.
Remember, he made a rubbing of it before it got nabbed.
The inscription complete.
We know exactly where to go in Yemen.
Do we?
Thank you very much.
Do we know exactly where to go in Yemen from that
Yeah, all the same.
star that a
I think I'll
5-year-old
hold on to
scribbled?
this one.
You
was
gave
gonna
your
say-
journal to him.
I was gonna say, all he has to do is shoot you with the magic juice.
Shit. They must have followed us.
We better hope there's another way out of here.
Now you may think, uh-oh, they're all going this way. We gotta go quick. Maybe if you go the other way, there's game over screen. But the way we came in, so I don't know how they're gonna catch up with us. Also,
good.
that torch doesn't put off any light.
Marvelous.
Just funny.
Oh, there's a draft over here.
Where?
Over there where that light, those beams of light are coming through.
Oh, our torch actually did start. I was like, will our torch kind of, get blown away? It did. Good on you, gang.
I can feel the breeze.
Awesome. Please be an outside wall.
It's got some
Yeah,
give.
that-
Charlie, help me with this.
Yeah.
That's usually
I
what
was
that
gonna-
means.
Guys, we don't have much time.
Come on, go.
Why is that guy just... He was just standing there to die. This man was... That's so unfortunate.
Anyway, let's move on.
Ruh-roh.
Drop your weapons.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well then, what a dilemma. We seem to be equally matched. Until the rest of my men show up, that is.
We can wait.
Oh no. Guys?
Charlie?
Oh, God damn it.
Now that changes things a bit, doesn't it? Now drop your guns.
Why don't you go for
Cutter, shoot him.
No.
Wait. Just stop. Okay?
Don't drop it all the way down there. Drop it on the ground.
Drop it where you can pick it up.
Now better, isn't it? Shoot him.
You son of a
Cutter,
bitch.
pull the trigger. My pleasure.
All right.
Head for the tower.
I don't know, I think that's a pretty good gambit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes! That laser really likes the back of my head.
Why on earth did you drop your guns?
You might have given us a wink or something.
Well, I didn't expect you to give up quite that easily, did I?
Come on, Sully, out of my way. I need to use this ladder too.
That a girl.
Shit. Come on, Cutter. You can't make it.
Okay, what can we do? What can we do?
Charlie.
What the hell? You didn't get very far, did you? Hand it over.
Hey, I was just
Piss
saying,
off.
he's got the dang thing.
Yeah, of course he does.
There's nothing we can do, kid.
Jesus, this is unbearable.
So, Talbot sure took that multiple bullets to the chest like a champ.
high hopes for you.
I was waiting for a reveal.
It's true. You had potential. Now, well, it's funny how things work out, isn't it? You betray my trust, and now we find ourselves here. As if it were in the cards all along.
I love that they brought gas with them as if their plan was also to burn this place down, like with the chateau, but it's like, it wasn't gonna go so well.
Shit. Shit. No.
No! Hurry! Go! Charlie!
Oh, shit, bollocks!
Don't move! Don't move!
Jesus, my leg! Don't touch it!
It's broken!
I know it's broken.
Just easy does it, Nate. Hang on. Nate, look at this.
Oh, what the hell?
This way!
Okay, we
So
can't
he sleight of hand slipped a tarot card in when he took the MacGuffin as well. Neato.
Come on, get up. I got him. You got it? You cover us. Okay. Go!
How is that possible? I shot him right in that disgusting
Nancy boy waistcoat. So this bit is annoying, this next encounter, because there's not a, this is where we first came in, there's not a lot of cover, and there's, you just pick up a gun, and maybe you get lucky that the one guy in this area will drop a grenade close enough that you can get to it before getting killed by the guy with the riot shield who's coming towards you right now, or the two guys over here who are behind this fence, so they're harder to shoot than they really should be. Okay, he dropped a grenade, good, that made my life a little bit easier there. Or this guy up here who's shooting at you.
Just the firing of this gun. I was complaining about the reticle, but the firing and the reticle spreading out, it just looks so annoying. It just looks so bad.
Thank you, need that.
What did you do? How did you kill him?
Remember, I snapped his neck. We saw that in Uncharted 2 as well.
It didn't look like
A
it.
second
It looked like
guy
you gave
came
him
out.
a hug.
A second guy came out with a riot shield here, but I shot a guy who dropped a grenade. That is the cleanest run I've ever had of this encounter.
Finally,
now I
you got good at
understand.
aiming.
Now I understand. It was all universal karma, baby. And I haven't used either of my grenades on the other grenade on the riot shield guys, so it took him out easily. Hot damn. Alrighty, I'm kicking ass now, boys. I activated my gamer mode.
And now it's over. Gamer
No, it's
mode
not over
ended.
quite yet.
the door.
Oh.
On my way, Chloe.
Okay.
So,
Come on, guys.
what happens here is a little bit weird.
Sorry, Charlie.
With this bit with Charlie, where he falls and breaks his leg. Which means he's not really going to be able to help us much with all the platforming and jumping around shenanigans that we're going to have to do for the rest of an Uncharted game, right? Mm-hmm. This is because Charlie was supposed to be in the entire game. Graham McTavish, the actor, they really liked working with him on Uncharted 2 when he played Lazarevich, and they really liked the character they were kind of putting together for Charlie. And he was supposed to be here, from what I understand, basically through the whole thing. Then, I don't know if they took too long to film Uncharted 3, or if the production schedule on The Hobbit was changed. because he's one of the 12 or however many dwarves in the Hobbit trilogy. And unfortunately, he had to leave this production midway through to go and be one of 12 dwarves in the Hobbit, and I probably have, I'm willing to bet, 12 lines of dialogue.
That's a shame, because I really enjoy him as a character.
Yeah, so this is one of the first really unfortunate things, and honestly, one of the more like, okay, that sucks that happened, but like I get it things with Uncharted 3. And that's one we can talk about kind of relatively early. That wound up being a kind of a very noticeable issue for this game's production. That should get the other one done.
Perfect. It's not locked anymore. You're good.
Uh-oh.
I'm glad.
Why does the gun not recoil at all? At all! When I shoot a shotgun! Don't get it.
I'm just glad they actually died, because it feels so weak that I was like, there's two dudes and you have two shots. Will it work?
So yeah, it's very unfortunate, because Charlie's a lot of fun. They put together a really interesting supporting character here with him, and unfortunately they kind of had to, midway through the process, I assume the game was pretty much already written, had to write him out very suddenly.
Well, that won't attract any attention.
You can close the door.
Don't worry about it.
Morning. Not worth the price of admission, folks.
Here we go.
Imagine you showed up on the tour bus to see the Crusader Castle. You hear a lot of gunfire. You see 3 white people and 1 Indian lady, mixed. She's mixed. Walk out of the castle. Get onto your bus.
and go.
They drive away, and then a bunch of guys in suits who are all strapped chase them out.
It's probably more entertaining than what would happen to them normally here anyway.
I really, really thought she was about to just drive off the cliff.
She's the best driver in the business, Aiden.
And so she's not even
Looks
driving.
like we lost them.
Find someplace to ditch the bus.
Yeah, you're right. Sully's driving, not her. My bad.
You doing all right?
Oh, fabulous.
That was too close.
You'll be okay.
No, I mean the whole thing. Just isn't worth it, Nate. Let this one go.
Oh, no. You can't just give up. If you let these bastards win, after this, I will never bloody forgive you.
Don't you worry, Charlie. There's no way I'm letting them win.
What is it with you? What are you trying to prove?
I'm not trying to prove anything.
Right.
The exact opposite dynamic from the first game.
What's the plan,
Yeah.
kid?
Guess I'm going to Yemen. You up for it?
Of course I am.
Not getting old or nothing.
We gotta find a quick way in. No hassles.
Think I might know someone we could call?
Who? Oh, no. No.
You got a better idea, I'm all ears.
Why is there a nuclear explosion happening out the left side of this bus?
The Call of Duty filters happening out there.
Fine. Make the call.
Oh, we're here.
There's only someone. Well, why not?
Yeah.
That's where we gotta go next.
That's
And look who's here.
There she is.
Fisher, foreign correspondent.
Hey, Sully.
How you doing, sweetheart?
Oh, no. Sorry, that's sort of frowned upon here.
Oh, right.
You two can hold hands, though.
How are you, Elena?
Good, thanks.
You look great.
So, against my better judgment, these permits will get you through most checkpoints.
Okay, great.
Oh, and I shouldn't be worried about what's in those bags, right?
Of course not.
No.
Yeah. Not yet, anyway. Remember, you're journalists now. So try and act respectable.
Happy Pride Month,
You can handle
folks.
that?
Be a bit late on the release, but yes.
So what exactly are you two reprobates up to?
It's just a little historical research.
Right, so that explains the big rush.
Exactly.
No cursed treasures?
Nope.
No diabolical warlords?
No.
You are the worst liar.
What?
You are.
Oh, come on. We're not going to start
Excuse
this,
me.
are we?
Just-
The car, where is it?
Oh, it's over there.
I'll just take the bags and meet you.
Nate.
You're still wearing it.
Yeah, I am. It helps in this part of the world.
Oh, really?
Seriously? Don't flatter yourself. I see you're still wearing yours.
What? Oh, yeah.
That's what this is all about, isn't it?
You don't understand. I finally proved it. Drake lied about his route through the East Indies. 400 years ago, he came here.
Why, Nate?
That's what we're here to find out.
No, I mean, why this obsession? I'm just worried.
I can take care of myself, all right?
I'm not talking about you.
What, Sully?
He would go to the ends of the earth for you, Nate. Just don't ask him to.
Come on, that's not fair. What is that even supposed to mean?
All set? If you could just drop us at the edge of the city, that'd be great.
Not a chance. You two are my responsibility now. I'm not taking my eyes off of you.
So I'll put it on screen in a second here so people can see it. I didn't want to point it out during that scene because this is where some things start to get spicy with the narrative. There's what appears to be some kind of like wanted poster or something in the background at the airport, and it is very clearly developers with poorly photoshopped, like wearing eye patches and like poorly photoshopped like scars and tattoos.
I didn't notice, dang.
If you're trying to pick up Francis Drake's trail, we should head to the old quarter.
Ah, so this is the new part.
Well, it's all relative. The city was founded at least 3,000 years ago.
All right, well, lead on.
I really feel like we're gonna have to climb through here.
All right, there. You see that tower up ahead? That's where the old city starts, so we need to make our way over there.
Okay. Sounds good to me. But as long as I'm here, might as well make a little bit of money on the side. Just gonna steal this jewelry real quick. Don't mind me.
I mean, it was just laying there. Who needs it, right?
What
I mean,
is it,
I
like
agree.
A wallet chain?
It was a flail.
All right,
You can
now I
beat
need you
someone
to be
with
on
it.
your best behavior.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm serious. The police, they have patrols everywhere, and we don't need to arouse any suspicions.
You got it.
We're just gonna cut through the market.
I'm stuck
He's
between them. I
dabbing.
was not in a good spot there. So there's another area. It's not quite like the kind of the village sequence of Uncharted 2, where it's more of like it's kind of towards the end of the game, and it's this big pace breaker and tone shift up as we're kind of moving into the third act.
What is that?
What is that? It looked like a knife of some kind inside
But it
a
was
sheath.
really, really, like,
Dagger.
it is, yeah, but that's a really weirdly shaped dagger.
And a cloak clasp.
Okay.
I was closer with wallet chain.
An ancient
I mean, I
wallet
was
chain,
saying
yeah.
it to be funny, but
But this whole sequence where we're kind of going through the city in Yemen, I really think there's a lot of cool design stuff going on here. It's just it's very neat looking maps, a lot of detail put in here. I like the no firearms sign here to make sure that we know that there will be no shoot bangs in this sequence of the
Yeah.
That guy just spit, didn't he? I think that guy just spit. Did I imagine that? I'm gonna have to go check the tape later. I think this guy right here
I
just
saw
spit.
something, but I thought it was like one of those two
I was too
guys.
busy looking at the dude in white dabbing.
Huh. Okay, it looks like they got the street blocked off. I'll go see what I can do. You two just stay here.
Don't blow anything up.
Don't blow anything up or steal too many things while I'm gone.
Oh, yeah. Apparently it helps in this part of the world.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What am I missing?
So?
Like I saw the ring.
All right.
She's wearing a wedding band, and she's a white blonde woman in the Middle East.
Yes, I understand.
So she's not just some single lady running around. There's a man that she
Is
belongs to that is responsible for her.
I understand why it helps in this part of the world. What I don't understand is, did Drake give that to her?
He said you're still wearing it. He said she's still wearing it. She said I still see you're still wearing yours, sarcastically about
His
Drake's
Drake
ring.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, he proposed to her between games.
Okay.
And clearly it didn't go so well.
That's what I'm.
Yes.
But that was the context I was missing.
No,
I understand why the ring helps in that.
We are now, and to be clear, this didn't happen like a comic or a spin-off novel or whatever. We are now finding out right now that apparently they were engaged at some point between games 2 and 3.
Okay.
That's what I meant by this part where the game starts to get a little spicy.
They're not letting anybody through. Let's try over here. I know another way around.
Alrighty, I'd like to hope there'd be another way around in this, city.
A whole ass city.
There's a lot of cool environmental work being done here.
Very dense.
I mean, they're repeating these textures here, obviously, but it doesn't matter because they're selling the environment so well that who cares?
And I mean, let's be realistic. It's a market. There would be repeating textures.
Yeah. Ah, tourist hotel.
Amazing.
I would prefer to go to the locals only hotel, please. I'm stealing that joke from someone else. Don't worry. Somebody's gonna say he's stealing that from Chip Cheesem. It was intentional, and I'm gonna call it out. Chip Cheesem LPs are good. Go watch them.
Man's wearing it. That. I was about to say kilt, but that actually would be pretty comfortable.
Good thing
especially in somewhere as hot as this.
No kidding. Okay, up here.
I like we got like a red oni, blue oni, and then white thing going on here. We're all color coordinated. It's really cool. I appreciate it actually.
Red, white, and blue, baby. Woo!
Oh yeah, Americans coming into the Middle East.
Time to liberate.
From the British.
More cops.
Yeah, it looks like we're not getting through here either.
Gonna have to find another way around.
First, I gotta steal. Okay, now we can find another way around.
Ooh.
Is it a bracelet or a ring?
I keep not hitting it when they come up. Bracelet.
Okay.
Very cool, very cool. I like it. Alrighty, another way around. Well, I see something I can climb. These are the things that I know in this life.
And you just stepped in a big old puddle.
Don't worry about it. Because obviously we talked about, like, in the first game, Nate had just, white t-shirt and jeans as his character design. This is one of the simpler designs that he ever has in the entire series. And I kind of really like that they're willing to dress their protagonist this way. That they're not, like, they don't need him to be, like, they don't need him to always be wearing something really interesting, right? Kind of like, I like the green shirt that he wears for the Yemen and France sequences, and I like that he's just kind of wearing this crap that he's like, I'm gonna be sweating, I'm going to Yemen, I'm gonna sweat, I'm just gonna put this thing on that I don't care about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on a white shirt and khakis and hopefully not get too hot.
You two all right?
Yeah, on our way.
I think we talked about it a bit in the previous session, and I joked about it a second when we were in the bus, but like sometimes the lighting in this game is so harsh. Looks like everyone's radioactive. Anyway.
Is this the hotel?
Yeah.
Guys, I don't think we should be in here.
Oh, come on. We'll just cut through. It'll be fine. Just don't break anything.
Or steal anything? Are we gonna steal anything?
Yes, we're gonna steal something back here, don't worry.
Ooh.
I do really like this interior. Like, genuinely.
It's very nice.
This is nice looking.
Like I said, there's phenomenal environmental work. You look, the roof out here is kind of rough, but the you're not supposed to go around there anyway. There's so much great work going on in this game, and I don't point out the spots where there's like lacking details. It's as a call out post or whatever, because it's like there was no need for anyone to put more work in than what was necessary to sell the environment.
Yeah,
and it's
like, look at this one.
That's so nice. I like that a lot. That shot's pretty cool.
Yeah. There was a really cool multiplayer map in the city in Yemen in Uncharted 3.
Oh, I like this little rooftop area too.
It's very nice, but also how is this helping us cut through the city?
We're just getting the lay of the land, Joey.
Good view.
That seems like it's flying very low.
Pretty low.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
I feel like the control tower would have words with that
buildings
plane.
would have been hundreds of years old, even when Francis Drake was alive.
Right. Good thinking.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Nate. Huh? Talbot.
Who?
He's got Cutter's notebook.
What? Wait, what? Charlie Cutter?
Yeah, no time. Sully can explain everything.
Hey, wait a minute.
Meet you down there.
Kick his ass.
Alrighty, time to climb, baby.
Are you gonna flying squirrel him?
I wish,
up here?
but that would be a bit much.
No, it would not be.
I meant for Nathan to survive.
Oh. Ah, okay. I thought you were supposed to go for those.
But yeah, so we get that bit where Charlie shoots Talbot earlier, and they draw attention to it. It's not like, oh, whatever, he brushed it off. Or like, oh, he was wearing a bulletproof vest. Charlie's like, how did that, what? I shot him.
Yeah.
He should, what is wrong here? Anyway, let's continue. I just want to, I mean, the game drew emphasis to it, but I want to draw emphasis to the fact that the game drew emphasis to it. Because clearly we have,
lanterns.
And between that and the whatever was going on with Los Dragos in the previous bit, we got a lot to learn still about whoever it is that we're messing with. We clearly don't know
that
what
really
we are
got
messing
you,
with.
didn't it?
Come here.
Like, full jumped on that.
Nate jumped on the opportunity to steal Lawrence of Arabia's notebook back. Or I guess Cutter's notebook that has some Lawrence notes in it, among other things. So we pickpocketed right off of him.
Clenched my abs and everything.
Whoa!
Punch.
Oh, nice. Good uppercut.
Yikes! Ah, no! Stop!
Oh my gosh, they just keep dropping.
It's like those spiders. Just suddenly
Now you
they're in.
go over there. Now, I want to make sure that I can pull this off. So there's a lot of stuff you can push these guys. You know, we've talked about, obviously, in the bar, there's a ton of interactive stuff. And this is the first time we've had a big, like, just melee brawl sequence, basically since the bar.
No, don't break it! Okay.
There's a trophy in this game for doing something multiple times, which is
Yes!
Yeah!
hitting 5 people with fish. The trophy is called He's Gonna Need a Sturgeon.
That's good, man.
I was hoping it was something like, thanks for all the fish.
Yeah, they could have gone with the Hitchhiker's reference too. That would have worked. Yikes!
Every one of these guys just look like somebody from, like a model from Bully that just got scaled up.
Yeah, he does. He looks like the kid from Bully.
Is that the like English boarding school game?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rockstar's I guess it is technically a crime simulator, but a different kind of crime game.
Delinquent crime game as opposed to get shot in the street.
I like this track that's playing.
Oh,
also.
the soundtrack for this game throughout impeccable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We kind of
Now
had a moment.
sometimes you can still trigger stealth kills when you really think you shouldn't be able to.
I was gonna say he's dead.
I have a couple like bits of that tape because I was not confident I'd be able to recreate it, but it let me roll around behind him there instead of grabbing. Ooh, sweet. That's another one you don't see that often.
Caught his leg.
There are a ton
Oh, you knocked his glasses off.
There are so many fight animations in this game that are just completely missable. I don't think there are any treasures in here. Nate and Elena are trying to get me to come with them, but I gotta double check for gizmos and trinkets. I'm coming. They were standing right by the crowd, but then they bail because they think you're gonna come with them right away, and you do not.
Through here.
Though I do not find trinkets back there, I will find another trinket here.
Well, I'm a hiccuping.
I don't know. That's nice. My thirst for trinkets hasn't been quenched though. Maybe there's another one right here.
Oh my gosh.
Man, that would be so easy to miss.
I get it, but I can't stand that in a game when there's a hidden, like when the collectibles are kind of hidden and it's like you get one, it's like cool, I got the one for this little area. And it's like haha, bitch.
There's 100 in this game. There's a lot of them hidden. Not that's important. Inside, hey look, there's this little rug merchant here.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, just kind of hanging out. Another place we just kind of blast past and when we're running here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, through here. Is somebody gonna fill me in here?
No.
Who are those guys? And what does Charlie have to do with all
Don't worry
this?
about it.
He was working with us on this one.
Wait, what was? He's not dead.
No.
Him and Chloe.
Wait, Chloe too?
Yeah, but they both bowed out when Cutter broke his leg.
He broke his leg?
He's lucky he didn't break his damn neck or fall like that.
He's fine.
Just between that and burning to death, I think I would have jumped too.
Not helping.
All right, just tell me what you're really looking for.
Your heart.
This? Come here. Sully, check this out.
Very convenient.
That's convenient.
Listen, there's only so much time in the video game.
It looks like we stumbled right into our secret entrance.
Well, that's our girl. Well, not going down there without some hardware.
Go talk to that rug merchant we just passed.
Well, guns, weapons.
Yeah.
He's not really a rug merchant.
Oh, right.
I stopped to point it out because they say it in the cutscene. They actually bothered to put it in the map,
That's nice.
which would have been easy for them to just not do. Anyway.
All right, what is all this
Seriously,
crap
Nate? No,
you're
why
giving
don't you
me
just
about
come
Sully?
clean with me? Those guys are not here for historical research, and neither are you. This is about that Marlowe woman, isn't it?
Ooh.
Yes, but look at this. I finally got it. And it's just like I said. That led to this. And this led us here.
To a hole in the ground.
Well, it's a glamorous life. Come on, admit it. You love all this as much as I do.
Or you wouldn't help us.
No. No, not anymore.
Really?
That hair.
Yeah, her hair's clipping into her head there. It's not great.
Wonky.
Walk away.
Oh, me? Me? Walk away. That's funny.
That was quick.
Shotguns?
Why not?
Because they only shoot 2 at a time.
What? He only had 2.
I suppose when you walk up to a secret gun merchant, and you're clearly not a cop or a local cop because you're a white guy, and you say, "I know you have guns," he's just gonna be like, "Okay, let's complete this transaction quickly."
Yeah.
Shall we?
They did the well joke.
Secret entrance to what? What's down there?
Only one way to find out.
Another non-answer.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it. Yeah. Yeah, jump it.
Nah.
I really would love, like, if you jumped, the animation would be jumping to the ladder, and you would just hover in a weird spot and then zoom down.
Oh, it's happened. Not on this particular spot, but I've had stuff like that happen in this game.
That seems like a kind of a sheer draw.
All right, we're good.
Nah, don't worry about it. Now, do we have rope to get back out with? Guys, did
worry
anybody
about it.
get rope?
Don't worry about it.
Anybody bring rope on our adventure?
We never go out the way we came in. We're going to get trapped and shot at, and we're gonna have to find another drafty wall to go out.
Aiden's pretty genre savvy over there.
Yeah, to find the lost city of Ubar.
Yeah, the Atlantis of the Sands.
Under this city.
No, it's in the middle of the Rubel Kali Desert.
This place just tells you how to find it, supposedly.
Why does it look like a candy cane down here?
I don't know. It's stylistically designed to be
This
that
place
way.
looks familiar. Wait a minute.
A lot of holes
It
in
looks
this
like a
place.
candy cane.
The map.
The map that we found inside the Golden Hind
These are
figurehead
the same pillars.
had this on the reverse
Magistrate must have
side.
made these notes when he was down here.
Does it tell us how to find the entrance?
Well, it's pretty cryptic, but I think I can work it out.
Let's pull that bad boy out again.
This must be important. Guess we just have to find the right one.
So yeah, this is the actual map that showed him sailing to Arabia, but this is the reverse side of it. We could see this in previous scenes where he picked it up, but we didn't get a proper look at it before.
Okay.
So clearly we got to use this somehow to solve a puzzle.
There are a ton of old things to interact with.
What do you got going on in the book though?
That's a detailed sketch.
I don't think that's his. It looks like there's tape at the top and bottom of it.
I
That's
know,
something
but
that he takes in.
still.
Got some other stuff here.
Man getting stabbed.
Got some other tarot cards. I guess it says Marlowe. Did we pick those up from her somehow? What's going on with those? The Wand of the Magician. Ooh, hold on. What do you got for me, Sully? Where are you? There you are.
And we got the tower from... It was reverse pickpocketed, right?
Yeah, it was slipped in when he took the thing, I guess.
Can you decipher it?
I'll try.
Let's go.
Do the thing.
The moon will show the way.
Moon? Down
The moon!
I am not hanging around this place till nighttime.
I'm pretty sure it's a riddle. I'll make a note of it on the map.
You're gonna mark up Sir Francis's 400.
I was just about to say.
What? You wouldn't mind?
It's not like he's using it anymore.
So, the moon! The moon will show the way. Marked up with a freaking marker, not even with pencil or charcoal or something.
Just bleed all the way through, ruining it.
So, before we move on, because we got to probably wrap an episode here in a second anyway, a couple of things I want to talk about real quick with regards to the progression of the story. There's so much I could wait and talk about at the end, but I will probably forget about it. So I got to cover a couple of things.
No
while
eyes
it's
and ears on dress? Interesting. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. I got to talk about a couple things just while I can think about them.
Okay.
In the previous bit, Cutter was showing us, because I think this might be his actual notebook, because you may notice it's graph paper
Yeah.
Let me flip. Hold on. Oh no, this is still Nate's. Never mind. Okay. Maybe there's pages pulled from his. I'm not sure because this is
the next couple did have graphic. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe this is meant to be Charlie's journal, but it's all just contained magically in one book for video game purposes.
Okay.
That would make sense. All right. Yeah, because there's all this other stuff that he was looking at and figuring out and see. Okay, that makes sense. That tracks. All right. Anyway, he was talking about all this stuff with like, the various secret societies of Elizabethan era England and whatever, right? They were all the same thing, and whatever Marlowe's doing is the same secret society, apparently having gone on and presumably now completely detached from the modern British government and royalty, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think I talked about this in the last session, and I don't want to get into it too much. A lot of this game feels like a
pull the switches at the same time.
How do I put this? Like they reached into a hat and pulled out things to make the history section of the game about. Like they were like T.E. Lawrence is kind of a cool character. He's a really interesting historical figure. We want to do something in the desert anyway. We could maybe involve him somehow. Well, we want to do, okay, but who would have been like in the desert in ancient times? We could pull, how could we get him to a castle, into a chateau? Well, Crusaders were around and they could have maybe had some clues several thousand years before that. And what about, I guess not several thousand, 1,000 years before that. Shut up for a second, guys.
What if you stand on the moon?
But then we also want to do some stuff about.
You're taking too long. They're telling you how to solve the puzzle.
We want to find like the we want to do some stuff about Nate's character in this game and do kind of origin stuff, flashback, and so we should probably make it about Francis Drake again, right? And do this thing about him having a weird section of his voyage that took too long, and so he went to Arabia on a secret mission for Queen Elizabeth to find a Muslim legend city. And then also there was these other guys, John Dee and Francis Washington, and Cutter quickly rambles off a couple of other legendary British secret society things, and they're all connected to the plot somehow, but they're never going to get spoken out loud again for the rest of the storyline.
What is this fear?
Fear. They controlled their enemies with fear, was something that Cutter said earlier.
Okay.
They controlled their enemies with fear. It was all about the power.
There's the list of all of the secret societies. British Occult, the Hellfire Club.
School of the Night.
Trying to work out.
And
I have to line the map up with
just
gotta find the right spot.
What if you stand on the moon?
So a minute ago, remember, let's keep in mind this game opened with a quote from T.E. Lawrence, and you guys wouldn't know this, but the very first trailer showed the photo of T.E. Lawrence and the headline about him being killed, and the big revelation of like, oh my god, these guys are up to something weird, was they might have killed T.E. Lawrence and stolen this journal from him. When we got to that puzzle, this puzzle right here, the one that the arrows are pointing at, those doors that we went through, the secret door. Yeah, when we did that, their comment was, "What now?" And they said, "I don't know. This is as far as Lawrence got." So now Lawrence of Arabia doesn't matter to the story anymore because for those who don't know, Lawrence never went south of the Rub al Khali. He was mostly on the coast because he was harassing enemy forces, and then usually jumping on boats so he could get back to Cairo, and then coming back out and linking up with troops again. He never came this far south. His whole connection in this, if we go way back, is they said that he was a history nerd, and he looked at Crusader sites. He took like a biking trail through France, and he documented stuff while he was in the Middle East, and this is his journal, right? We're in now these yellow pages. And so it's like, oh, look, these are places that he went in Syria, which is way north of Yemen and of the Rub al Khali and of France, where he apparently documented some Crusader temples and Crusader sites that had that symbol on it, which is in here somewhere. There, that symbol. Fata Viet Inventum, the whatever, that thing.
Fate will find a way.
That was on the chateau and also this one castle in Syria. And that's related to the Ubar, because apparently Crusaders, who also never went as far south as the Rub al Khali, as far as I'm aware, from one of the Crusades that they don't specify, figured out that there was a secret room in a city in Yemen that apparently has the key to finding the city of Ubar, which Crusaders knew about, and they hid a secret map room with torches that has a half of a symbol that reveals a logo that's on the ground in a room in Yemen, and the other half of it was in a crypt in France that one of them took home, but the other one just kept it in Syria, and they marked and when they did this, they marked it with a symbol so that it would be able to be found later by Lawrence of Arabia, who was a history nerd, and so he wrote down that maybe these things were maybe connected to the city of Ubar, to the city of Brass, and the secret society killed him because he might have known where there might have been clues for the city. And they've had his book that identifies these two sites, presumably since that means the 1920s, or whenever he died. Did he die right at the end of the 10s, or did he die in the 20s? There'll be a headline here, we can double check. Oh, it was early 30s. Is that right? It's small, I can't make it out.
I literally have no
like
idea.
I thought it was in the in the 20s. I could be wrong. I'll double check his date of death later on. Oh, 35. 13th May 35. He died in the mid-30s. My mistake. I thought he died in the 20s. That's my bad. Regardless,
maybe he did, and they just changed it for this because who cares?
I don't think so. I think that's actually a photo scan of the historical headline. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And those are real photos on the side. The fake Dorset package is their thing for their plot of a package that they intercepted from him or something. So okay, let's be very clear. The clue that they didn't have, because they needed the cipher disc, was long hidden, which Nate figured out was Golden Hind, which was the masthead, the figurehead of the boat, which they had in their collection, which they broke open, which had a map that proved that he went to Arabia, and the puzzle solution for this room, but as far as I can tell, had nothing to do with the castle in Syria or the chateau in France that they could have gone to at any point in the last 70 years.
And
I
found
think.
those little discs.
I'm pretty sure they could have found the little things, which they then could have, I guess, hypothetically used to get here, and then they would have been stuck in this room because they didn't have this.
But they had that.
But they didn't know that they had it because they didn't have the cipher disc, and they would have found the note written on the wall by Francis Drake wherever it was, and they wouldn't have known that the moon was the key. What I'm saying is that the archaeological mystery plot of Uncharted 3 is airtight. We're about halfway through the game, folks. Though to be fair, from this point onward, there is after this kind of sequence that we're in right now, which is a cool sequence, by the way, that we're about to do. There's significantly less like archaeological mystery, so there's less of, I don't know, the whole background of this really has the vibe of Amy Hennig or somebody else on the writing staff spent a little bit of time researching what kind of weird stuff was going on in England when Francis Drake was alive, and can we relate that to this? Because we want to do something about Francis Drake again with his ring that had the secret decoder ring, but also that he etched in the coordinates for his secret thing. They used it twice for two different plot lines because it's too important to Nate. But also, it was like, we want to include T.E. Lawrence, but he couldn't have found anything unless he got it from Crusaders, so there were Crusaders, I guess. It's really, really, really... This is the sloppiest plot in the whole franchise in terms of its backstory. And I was going to wait until later on to talk about some of that, but I realized as soon as we ran, I was like, this is kind of it. Yeah. It's all laid out at this point. Yeah. We're not really going to get anything else. Anyway, I in many ways, I wanted to wait to talk about that during the end credits, but it's like, I'm gonna forget some of it, and it's much easier when I can pull this out and I have immediate visual aids, and we have like a second here to talk about this. Because we're gonna have other stuff to talk about at the ending of the game. Right. And then instead of derailing it to try and say, hey, remember those things that happened 6 hours ago? Mm-hmm. So, anyway, that's that. I feel you, Nate.
He leaned over
I feel you, Nate.